Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. We probably come in on the inside of this and kind of trim that out a little bit, maybe a little sandpaper, and take those couple of thousandths off. So that would make us, if we wanted a good tight press fit, we're going to have to do 972, and that's a 3/1000 fit. That's a tight fit, but we can heat this up pretty good and get it to slide on. So 972, right? Yes, 972. And where are we? We are at 975, so 84. So we've got 10/1000ths to take off plus a little bit. Okay, let's see what we got. We took 2 per side, so we took 4/1000ths off, and now we're sitting at 977. And I can't remember what we wanted to go to. Well, I think we took off what we needed to take off. Let's see, let's pull this off. Yep, that's going to be it right there. Let's see what we've got out here. So we've got 975 exactly, and this is 977.5. So we don't have the press fit that I was hoping for, but I think it's going to be just fine. Once we slide on there, it's going to press in pretty tight, and then once we get it in place, it'll be fine. So now we come here and we come out to this point here, and we put threads on the very end here. All right, oops, let's go for 0. That's pretty close. So we got 2, 4, 2, 4. 2432. Okay, from here to there. Right about there. Now we're going to want to take it in just a little bit to get it under so that when the nut tightens up, it'll tighten up on the shaft and pull everything into place. So now bring this back to about there. And a 1-inch. Well, I think we're just going to leave it like it is and see what happens. So let's set up our single point. All right, so we're gonna go, what are we down? 12 threads per inch, 18, there's 12 threads per inch. So our number 2, which is right down here, that's number 3, here's number 2. We want to go to number 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's number 2, 12 threads with 6, right? And then number 3, we want to be on B. Okay. 12B6. And I think that's pretty much it. Let's open up the back here and make sure that we've got this American Standard. So we've got 65 teeth, 90 teeth, and 65 teeth. And if we come over here, I've written American Standard 65, 65, 90. So we're in good shape. Metrics is this setup. So we'll be back. Okay, so we've got our thread cutting bit in here. We need to get the compound at 60 degrees. Well, actually, I'm thinking it's 30 degrees on this lathe. And I'm always confused because all my lathes have the different settings for that. Okay, so now what we need to do is bring this bit into square with the work. So that's pretty simple. Bring it over to the chuck, bring it back a little bit, and square it up with the chuck. little bit further. Somewhere right in there. Okay, so now bring our bit back here. We're going to come in to wherever our line is, which is right there. And we're going to cut our line. Sure that we've got 12 threads per inch. Let's take our nut, make sure we got 12 threads per inch on the nut. And I'm not sure that we do. No, we don't. What the hell? This couldn't be a metric nut. All right, let's just figure out what we got. So, what do we got? There's our number 15, 13. Let's try 12, 11 and a half, 12. It's definitely not 12 threads per inch. Okay, let's go to 10. It might actually be more like 14. Yep. 14. 14 it is. Well, that's interesting, because my chart says 12. Oh, okay. One inch 14. All right, so 14. We got to change all our numbers. Not a big deal. Okay, so 14. We go to 8, and we're still on B. Let's see what that looks like. Zero. I think 60 degrees is, I think this lathe is 60 degrees rather than 30. Just doesn't look right. Okay, 59 degrees. I don't know, that just looks better. Okay, we've got our threader set up, squared up. We want to come in and find 0 again. And since we got the wrong thread pattern on this, put the dicom to hide the old threads or the old scratch, and go ahead and wait for it to dry a little bit. There we go. Okay. What was it? 15 threads? It's 14 threads per inch. 1 inch. 14. Okay, so now we've done our scratch test. We come in with our 14 threads per inch, and we are on the money. All right, so now just a matter of going in until it fits. I know it's not enough. I know it's not enough, but we're going to do a test run anyhow, just in case. Yeah, way too tight. Good. Okay. Back to 0. What we're going to do, let's take this off. I think we've got enough room that this chasing die will work. Let's give that a try. Not big enough. Okay, the only other one I have is this monster. Not easy to handle, but it will work. Wait a second. How many threads is this? This might be 12. Yep, it's 12. Okay, we can't use that. Okay, back to step one. I almost screwed that whole thing up. Okay, so we can still chase these threads. Oops. Let's see what we got. I think we have more room from here to the other end. We've got 24 inches. And this shaft is 22, I believe. $20 and a half for the shaft. And another 2.5 for the hub. So that's 23. So that gives us 1 inch. 1 inch. So we cut that off and we put it back in and take this further back and take this further back. The other thing we can do, and I don't know what this side looks like because this whole side is much smaller. Let's just see how small it is. And then we just have to start anew. Oh yeah, it's a lot smaller. The question is, how much? Somewhere in the neighborhood of 930 something. 930 something. So how much did we cut off of that? Well, actually, now that I think of it, that can be cut off. All right, we're going to take it out and turn it around and do it again.